Welcome to the Breakup Recovery Podcasts by your host, Barbara Stevens. Discover the wisdom and remarkable insights of Barbara Stevens, breakup recovery mentor, author, and public speaker. Barbara offers programs and solutions for any breakup so you can turn your life around, create lasting changes for the better, and embrace life again.
Hello and welcome to my podcast, Breakup Recovery. This is episode number 002, Perfect Support. I'm Barbara Stevens, and in this episode I'll be talking about how having perfect support in your life can make a huge difference in helping you to move forward after your breakup. Going through a breakup can be a very confusing and lonely time, and having someone you can talk to, someone who is not judging you, can be a great comfort. Going through a breakup is a difficult time emotionally. All you want to do is retreat from the world and try and put your broken heart back together. There seems so much heartache and pain you have to deal with. It seems easier just to shut the rest of the world out, hide away and stay in the safety of your home. But when you do this, all you seem to do is focus on your problems and issues, and you stop seeing everything else that is going on around you. This is an unhealthy place to be in. Self-focus, especially when you are going through a breakup, does not help you to move forward. You can't possibly recover from your breakup if you are constantly bringing up all the bad memories, going over what has happened, and reliving the hurt the breakup has caused you. Withdrawing from the world is sometimes the easier option, but when you do this, you seem to get a distorted point of view of your situation. The problems seem bigger than they are, the way out seems far too difficult and complex, so you don't try. You begin to feel anxious and uncertain about your future. Staying locked up and away from the ones that love you can see you in a constant place of negativity, which ultimately can lead to depression and anxiety. Sometimes you do not even know you are heading down this path. Other times you know you are heading for the murky waters of despair, but you don't know how to change direction. This is where family and friends can help. They can assist you to engage with the outside world again, giving you an outward focus you need. They are the ones closest to you. They are the ones that can see things from a different perspective. They know that you are hurting, and they see that you have withdrawn from society. They want to help you. It might be difficult to listen to their concerns, but accepting the feedback from your friends and family, knowing that it is coming from a heartfelt concern for you. Of course, there are supportive friends, and there are friends that really don't know what to say to you, and often come out with insensitive comments or comments that really don't make you feel any better about yourself and your situation. I remember getting comments from well-meaning friends like, "Get over it and move on, but that's easier said than done," or "You'll find someone better," which is one of the last things on your mind. You're too busy thinking about how you're going to make it through the day and not really worrying about who is going to be your next partner. I recall other comments like, "Why would you want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you? You deserve better." And the one I heard the most often was, "It will get better with time." I'm sure you have also been on the receiving end of comments from friends, family, co-workers, or just acquaintances that don't make you feel any better, nor help with your recovery process. And I guess we have to remember that the intention from those who made the comments did come from a good place, and they are at a loss as to what to say to you. I remember reading an article about some of the best texts received when you're going through a breakup, and I'm going to share a few of them with you. "This too shall pass and life will go on. Take a deep breath, hire a good lawyer and see a therapist," which is great advice. Another one was, "When you have decided to leave, use your head for thinking about your next move, not your heart." Now that is easier said than done, but again, great advice. Another one, "The reason you're going through this is so that you have an opportunity to experience something greater, deeper and richer for yourself. It's ending because it didn't serve you anymore, and now it's time for a change." I like that one. And the last one I'm going to share with you today, There is no place for guilt or embarrassment in this process. Focus on the important things, your future, your kids, and your relationship with your ex, and be ready for phase 2. The future is yours and full of opportunity if you make smart decisions today. When I read this particular text, it made me think about my feelings when I went through my divorce. Did I feel guilty and embarrassed? And if I'm honest, I would have to say yes. On some level, I felt guilty for breaking up the family unit. I felt guilty for staying in a loveless marriage and living a charade for as long as I did. I was embarrassed that I had failed in my marriage. I was embarrassed that I felt unsure if I could cope on my own. I'm a grown woman, for goodness sake. I should be able to live on my own and manage all the day-to-day things that go with that. But I was petrified. I had gone from living at home to marriage when I was only 20. And now, at the age of 40-something, I was on my own. I had no idea if I could do it. I had great friends, and in the beginning they gave me the time to wallow in my self-pity. I'm sure you have had times with your friends where emotions took over and you would say things like, "I'll never find love again," or "I'm always going to be alone." Friends will listen to this dribble for a while and let you vent your frustrations, and then a good friend will start to pull you up when you are down. They will turn the conversations around and help you find solutions to your dilemmas. That is how good friends support you. They will encourage you to recall the good times as well, because if you only concentrate on all the things that went wrong, all the events that caused you hurt and anguish, it won't give you the overall picture or the clarity you need to sort out your feelings. It can be a beneficial process that can help lead you to getting over your breakup. I know that you need support, and the bonds of sisterhood with your girlfriends are strong, but be careful not to fall into the trap of constantly bagging all the men in the world. It's easy to get caught up in negative talk about partners and men in general. When you are going through a breakup, it's normal to want to verbalise how you are feeling, but don't take it to the next level when you are continually degrading all the men of the world at every opportunity you get. We often look for advice from people that have been through a rough breakup and come out stronger for it. These are the people that you should seek out and listen to some of the strategies and tactics that they adopted when they were going through their own breakup, separation, or divorce. It's important to find someone you can trust and you feel safe in telling them the details of your breakup. In the early stages, you are often very emotional and you explore all aspects of your breakup, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You explore all parts of the partnership and sometimes say things that would be considered disrespectful or rude in any other circumstance. You want to be able to express yourself without fear of this information being repeated. The last thing you need is for sensitive material about your separation to be spoken about to others you did not intend to tell. Breaking up can be difficult enough without you having to worry about what you have said and to whom. So finding an ideal confidant who respects your privacy is very important. Debriefing is a very important part of the breakup process. It helps you to make sense of what has happened, see what went wrong, and find solutions. It can, however, create more questions than answers, but you have to remember that you are dealing with two individuals with different points of view, and some questions may never be answered. I'm reminded of a quote from Vincent van Gogh, the painter. "Close friends are truly life's treasures. Sometimes they know us better than we know ourselves. With gentle honesty, they are there to guide us and support us, to share our laughter and our tears. Their presence reminds us that we are never really alone." So surround yourself with good friends and positive people, because positive people want others to be happy. They want to be surrounded with people that are optimistic and will go out of their way to help you when you are feeling down. They will work at inspiring you to get out of the doldrums of a breakup, help you to improve your current situation, and bring happiness back into your life. Also, having positive influences in your life can have a tremendous effect on the way you see your life. By positive influences, I mean the environment that surrounds you, the places you frequent, and the community that you are a part of, including your place of work. If you are someone who has to work, it is important that your work environment serves you in a positive way. We spend a lot of time at work, and if this place is not a positive influence, it will have a flow-on effect in the way you think about your life. It stands to reason that if we are happy at work because this is a place that we spend most of our time at and feel valued, then this makes us feel good about ourselves. We feel we are contributing to society, and the flow-on effect has a bearing on the way we perceive the rest of our lives. I'm not saying that if you are unhappy with your work environment, you have to leave immediately. I'm giving you something to think about in terms of the amount of time you spend at work, and if you are happy there, if it serves you in a positive way. Do you feel valued? Is the work you are doing appreciated? Is respect part of your work culture? All these things are important for your overall perspective on your life. Support can be found in all types of places. There are free resources available on the internet, and it's a matter of finding the right ones for you. There are many books on the market, both in bookstores and downloads, that can help you through this difficult time. When you type in Breakup into Amazon.com, over 10,000 results come up. They can be books on how to get past or over your breakup, survival and recovery guides, and other stories on the subject. There are breakup kits and breakup gifts. There are books on relationship and interrelationship advice and ideas on how to get your next partner. The list seems endless. You can check out my own book, You'll Be Okay, 12 Inspirational Steps and 12 Inspirational Stories. I'd love to have your feedback. If books are not your thing, there are also videos on YouTube for you to look at. The topics range from how to deal with a breakup, stages of a breakup, breakup boot camp, understand and get over your breakup, breakup do's and don'ts, breakup cures, and how to break up with your partner. Plenty of material for you to watch and maybe get some ideas that will help you to move forward. Community forums are an interesting way to connect with other people who are going through a breakup and discuss the topics related to the subject. They are mostly free to join, and the only thing you need is a computer and an internet connection. You can have conversations, post questions, share information, and offer advice anonymously. Finding the right one for you is a matter of reading some of the posts and seeing if they match your needs. Some would be relationshiptalk.net, loveshack.org, and loveadviceforum.com. I do not necessarily recommend any of them, as it comes down to personal taste, and only you can choose the one that works best for you. The internet is also a place to look for online advice when it comes to practical strategies and approaches that you need to take when you are going through a breakup. Some sites can offer counselling for you and your family, family dispute resolution and mediation, relationship and family parenting courses. They can also help you manage your separation or divorce and link you to other services that will help guide you through some of the choices you need to make. There are many articles to be read on the subject of getting over your breakup, separation, or divorce. Many of them offer practical ways to move forward. Some recount their own stories or stories of friends that are both entertaining and useful. Sometimes family and friends are not enough to help you to move forward, and I will talk more extensively about this in Breakup Recovery Podcast, episode number 003, Expert Help. So to recap what I have covered in this podcast, Perfect Support. I talked about how having family and friends who understand what you are going through can be a great comfort. Don't isolate yourself from those who care about you. They are the ones that want to be there and help you through this difficult time. Sharing your feelings can lighten your load, and suppressing or ignoring your feelings, however painful, will only prolong your heartache. But choose who you vent to carefully, as you do not want details of your breakup to be shared with others unless you approve. Your business is your business, and you should be the one who decides who knows the details of your breakup. I talked about having positive people in your life, and your environment, including your place of work, can have a bearing on the way you perceive the world around you. Finding the perfect support for you will be the key to a faster recovery. I'd also like to leave you with an affirmation for this podcast, Perfect Support. I am now ready to accept all the help and support I need. As always with affirmations, feel free to change the words so that they suit you. And the last thing I'd like to say is, be gentle on yourself. You deserve happiness.
If you would like to hear previous Breakup Recovery podcasts, visit barbarastevens.com.au. Connect with Barbara Stevens on social media with Barbara Stevens Breakup Recovery Mentor on Facebook and at You'll Be Okay on Twitter. Read further blogs, view webinar replays, and download your free ebook, 3 Easy Steps to Surviving Your Breakup, and much more at barbarastevens.com.au.